Fun with Lashi. So today it's gonna be fun with little Chef Lashi. So today we are gonna make something that is quick, easy, and doesn't take a lot of stuff. Even though there's a little bit of more stuff in here. So this is gonna be about a 20 or 15 minutes if you're really fast like stuff. A really easy, delicious, but spicy meal. So these are the things you'll need. So you'll need some ramen. If you don't have ramen, you can take some noodles. So I took this kind of ramen. You can take any other kinds of ramen if you can't deal with this much of spice, because this one says it's really spicy. So then you'll need some pasta or some macaroni. So those are the same. Then you'll need some sausages. So here I have 4 sausages. They are cut into half. Then you'll need some cheese slices. And these are the packets that came in the ramen. Then you'll need these 4 types of spices. If you have any other spices that you think will match to this food, you can add it. So here I have some pepper, some chili powder, some salt, and chili flakes. I'm not going to use all of this into this pot because then it will be overloaded and so salty. So then I'm going to take 3 boiled eggs. You can take the amount of eggs that you think you want, or if there's a lot of people, you can take. So here I have some chopped onions. Here I have some prawns, which is my favorite seafood. Then here I have some tomato paste. So normally for these kind of meals, Korean people, and if you have the thing called, it's a chili paste or something called gochujang. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrongly. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I don't have those, or they're not available in supermarkets in Sri Lanka. So here I have some tomato paste. I used it to make the soup kind of thing in the noodle a little bit thick. So here I have some soy sauce. And here I have some onion leaves. You can take this from the supermarket. I took these from my garden because I grew them. Then you'll need a bowl to present it. If you're eating in your family, you can put the things into this bowl and keep it and then share it with your other people. But if you are really lazy, you can just present it in the pot you're making. So you'll need a pot, a spoon, and a gas cooker. So that's all you need. So this is a type of a Korean recipe. So it is kind of similar to teriyaki. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong also. But here I'm going to use pasta instead of rice cakes. So who's ready to get started? It's me. Okay, I'm going to keep this bowl here. Then I'm going to take my ramen and I'm going to put this into my pot. And then I'm going to put the crumbs that are left. I'm going to keep this aside. Then be careful in this part because you're going to on the stove. And it is very hot. Do not touch the pot when it's boiling. The ramen is boiling. You're gonna please ask Ada for help for this moment. I'm gonna open this very carefully, put it in a little bit low or medium heat, and then I'm gonna let it boil for a minute. Gonna let it boil. It's still a little bit hardened. When it's a half boiled, these noodles break into pieces. So still it's just hardened. So now it's a bit like medium because now you can bend it like this. When you're doing this, please ask an adult for help. I'm gonna let it boil. See, the bubbles are forming because the water is very hot. Please do not touch the pot or put your finger into it. You will get major burns in your finger. So if you think there's a lot of water in this, like too much water for like the soup and spices, but there's less noodles and stuff, you can take some of the water out, but leave half the water because you need it be like a soupy structure. So my noodles are fully boiling and stuff. It's like fully made. So I'm gonna close it. Do not touch this with bare hands. Use a cloth if you're going to touch it. Gonna keep this like this. And now, we're going to add our other stuff. Such as our macaroni. And then we are going to mix those together. Then we are going to add all the other stuff. So, you're going to put the enough amount you need. So I'm going to add about this much. So now you're going to take your spoons. Then mix those two things together. Noodles come up. Macaronis also go down a little. Then I'm going to add a pinch of salt. If not, it will be a little plain. Now, we're going to mix it. Now we're going to add all the other ingredients. Like, we're going to add the soy sauce. The paste. Then we're going to add these things, the packets that come. Do not waste any of them. Then I'm going to keep it here. Then I'm going to add the other spices bit by bit. Then we are gonna mix all of them up. Now we are gonna on the stove so everything can mix well. Like if not, the only some parts of the noodles and pasta are gonna have the thick saucy texture. I'm gonna add the rest of the paste I left. Then we are going to add all the other things we have, such as the onions. I'm going to off it for a minute or two until I add the things. The onion leaves and this pack. This packet has a bit of seaweed and sesame seeds. We're gonna mix all of them well until every place has a little bit of everything. Like here, there's a lot of onion leaves, but I need to put it everywhere. And now you're gonna on the stove again. Be careful, it's very hot. And then you're gonna add your sausages. So, if you feel like there's a little bit less water for the sausages to boil, you can add the water you took out if you thought that there was a little bit too much water. So I added a little bit water for the sausages to boil, and we added all the other things. The thing that is left to put is our prawns. So I added my prawns, and now I'm going to mix all of them well.
Switch on.
Now I'm going to switch it on. And mix them well. And now it's time for the best part, which is cheese. So, I'm gonna take this cheese, open it, it to a side like this. I'm gonna add my other one. I'm gonna put it to this side. And now you're gonna on the stove and let it be just like this. Like let the cheese melt for a while. So here you can see the cheese is melting.
And then
And the bubbles are coming from around because it's really hot inside. And here the cheese has formed a little hole which the bubble is coming out from. And now you're gonna mix them up so everything can be really cheesy. Cheese, 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 cheese. Everything's gonna be cheesy. Now, you're gonna keep this aside. Keep for like 1 minute. And off the stove. Keep it to cool for a little while. Then I'm gonna put it to a serving plate. So if you think this is a little bit more spicy, you can add a little bit salt if you think it's a little bit no salt taste. So if you want to make it a little bit less spicy, you can add a little bit of ketchup, which is tomato sauce. So then you're gonna cool this a little bit down in the medium. Don't cool it completely, or don't put the bowl when it's really hot. So be careful when you're doing this part because the pot might be a little bit heavy. I'm gonna put this in. Like this. Keep this here. So if there's any excess left, you can take it out. There's a bit left here. So now you're gonna keep it a little cool. And now you're gonna add your 3 boiled eggs to beautiful places. You can add all 3 here. Boink, boink. If you want to make it more decorative, you can put like the pieces, like the prawns. Right here, I kept 1. So you're going to cool it a bit, and then you're going to take your fork. Munch, 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 munch in. I'm going to let it cool a bit. You can see how beautiful it looks from the sides even. So, who's ready for taste testing? I'm going to put this in, like this. Blow it a bit. This is amazing and spicy. It's a bit more spicy because of the sauce I put from the ramen, but tasty as heaven. So, I hope you like and subscribe for more videos like this, and also more recipes like this, and I hope you enjoyed too. Try this at home. Always take help from an adult when you're doing the things in the stove if you're a little kid. You don't need to take adult help if you're an adult. So, I'm gonna enjoy this. So, bye, bye, bye. Hope I meet you in another video. So, see you for now.